daima. Karibu wageni wetu, Mungu awalinde vyema daima.
Rais wetu umekaribishwa,
Mungu awalinde vyema daima. Karibu wageni wetu, Mungu awalinde vyema.
So when do you intend to have a student? Or you use your students? Yeah. You start by training the one in training? Yeah. Yes. Okay.
And yesterday we addressed this.
To launch this one? Yes. We have many programs. We have many programs. So even when the learning comes, it will be like 30 minutes. Yes. Yeah. So if there will be a crowd here, yeah, you just need to get the crowd in one corner somewhere, yeah, and then he'll address the crowd. Yeah, even on the rooftop.
So we shall confine the crowd in the field.
Yeah, in the field that side, yeah.
So that we don't allow them here.
Where we have got an abundance of jobs is digital what? Digital.
Oh. Jana function ya Rembo imeisha. Naona kasi. Yote alikimbia akifikiria ataenda apate kamera iko hapo, akapata kamera imeenda. Tafute kama unataka kushutia Kala TV. Waambiwa kutumia equipment. Sana hapo na ile kierere anakuanga nayo. Function imeisha, amebeba kamera ameenda kusalimia nao watu wajue. Niko nayo.
So as Kenya Kwanza government, our digital transformation agenda is at the core of the Kenya Kwanza plan. And in this vein, one of the fundamental interventions that this government has introduced is this digital laboratories, which has got two primary objectives. One, we want to facilitate digital skilling for the youth so that they acquire basic digital skills. But in the same vein, we also want to empower them through digital jobs. So there are three things that is going to happen. One, we are going to deploy the devices, which is ongoing work in progress here. Once we deploy the devices, we are going to bring people to train these students on digital literacy. And subsequent to that, or simultaneously as they learn, we will collect the youth with global technological companies so that they acquire digital jobs. And they'll be paid in dollars. It may sound too good to be true, but when His Excellency the President launched the first Gitume Digital Laboratory at the Kabete National Polytechnic late last year, one of the students there told us that he's already earning up to an equivalent of 200,000 shillings per month, 6 months down the line after sitting Form 4 exams. So this is where we want to empower the youth. And as the CS responsible for the functional domain of ICT, I've been tasked by His Excellency the President to ensure that in each and every ward in this country, we are going to establish and operationalize a digital laboratory. We want to stem the rural-urban migration by the youth in search of jobs, because there are no jobs in Nairobi. So the youth get there, yeah, there are no jobs, yeah, they become frustrated, they resort to illicit means of getting livelihood. We want to create the jobs right here in the village. And we have already held consultations with the National Assembly. Each and every member of parliament has agreed that we will work together so that in each and every ward in this country, we are going to establish and operationalize a digital laboratory. Our youth will be learning here in the village. They will be working for global technological companies while they are resident right here in the village. This is at the core of our digital transformation agenda. So that's what we are doing. Specifically with respect to the president's trip, His Excellency the President will be making a 4-day tour of Nyaza. We have got several projects down the line. In this region, he will launch this digital laboratory. From there, he will go and commission Bondoliunda Road. Before then, there is a major fish training institute in Nyando, okay, called Kabonyo Fish Training Institute, which is being built at a whopping 3 billion shillings. His Excellency the President will be coming there to commission it. From there, there's a road in Koru. Yeah? He's going to commission that as well. Then we move to game. We are going to have him launch another digital laboratory at Mutumbu, then a Thanksgiving service for the MP for game, Honorable Lisho Diambo. We also have a level 4 hospital in Ugenya, which His Excellency the President is going to commission. And then we'll hope to Mfangano Island. There's a ring road there, yeah, which is going to open up that region by way of commerce and entrepreneurship and trade. He's going to commission that, that road, then visit the Victory fish plant. This one is in Sindo. Subsequent to that, there's a water project in Kindubei. There's also a pier to be launched in Homa Bay, so that again we enhance the level of lake transport in this region and also trade between us and other neighboring countries. There is also a planned meeting with farmers at the Sony Sugar Guest House. Yeah? You are aware that we have been having perennial problems in the sugar industry. We have come up with a lasting solution, yeah, under the guidance of His Excellency President. And the solution is that we are not going to have those companies sold. Yeah? Those sugar companies will remain in the hands of farmers and the government. We are not going to sell them, but we are going to lease them out to the private sector. We have got farmers, we have got the land, we have got the plant, but we don't have the money. So the direction we are taking is public-private what? Partnership. So that we bring in people who have got the money, we lease out those plants to them. They bring in money, we settle the debts of the farmers, we settle any salary arrears owing to staff, they rehabilitate the plants so that those plants can again attain optimal capacity utilization for the benefit of the farmers and the wider community. Then we also have an MV ship that will be launched in Kisumu as part and parcel of this tour. Those are just but to mention a few of the projects. But we have got a tangible development agenda for this region. In the area of tourism, we want to tap the potential of the Western tourism circuit. Places like Kitmikai, for example, that's a tourism potential. At Oboch here, the headquarters of Nomia Church, we can do religious tourism because Nomia Church was the first African independent church in Kenya. Yeah, that will be a source of tourism attraction. We want to review the laws pertaining to mining. As we speak, the situation is very pathetic because the only performance indicator that you can get that gold is being mined in Makalda or even down here at Wagusu or even Saradidi down here is a big gaping hole which has been left unattended to. We want to review the laws so that anywhere where there is mining going on, a substantial proportion of the revenues emanating therefrom must revolve and go back to the local what? To the local community. We have got a tangible program for the roads. We are going to first of all complete all those roads which were stalled. Okay? After that is when we'll embark on what? On new roads. Water. We want to facilitate last mile connectivity so that we have got water in each and every home. Electricity connectivity as well. Those are just but some of the major interventions that we have in store. You see, what happens, elections is behind us. When there is elections or during the period of the elections, we have got different political what? Formations. But once we are done with the elections, we have one national government, we have the 47 county governments. The people who vote for the national government are the same people who vote for the county what? Government. So once you have one national government, which is that headed by His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto today, he's the father of the nation. So we have to serve all regions indiscriminately. And the president has stated unequivocally that no part of the country is going to be left behind by way of what? By way of development. So, as the president visits any region, as is ordinarily the case, all the integral stakeholder segments have to be what? Have to be involved. Everybody is welcome, yeah, to join the president's entourage during this visit, because he's a father of the nation. Why are they forgotten? Why are they forgotten? We have got programs planned for those areas, only that you can't roll them out overnight. Okay? There is no part of the country or this Nyaza region which will be left behind by way of development. We don't care which party a leader emanated from. Our concern is the people, not the leaders. We always get it wrong because we think of the leaders as opposed to the what? As opposed to the people. This time we have said unequivocally that there is going to be a paradigm shift. Our focus is on the challenges facing the common mwananchi. That's why we introduced the Hustler Fund to empower our women and youth by way of trade. Those domiciled at the bottom of the economic pyramid. We may have our own political differences as leaders up there, but the people of Kenya we want to see one united country under this government. And we will offer services under the tutelage and guidance of His Excellency the President indiscriminately to all parts of the country, irrespective of the voting patterns that we witnessed during the last elections.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Just a 1 minute go to version.
Is Jacob ready? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we expect that starting this week, Friday, the President of the Republic of Kenya will be visiting Nyaza region. The visitation will touch parts of Kisumu County, Sia County, Homa Bay County, and Migori County. But more importantly, he'll be visiting my constituency. And in that visitation, he is going to launch the ICT hub that has been constructed and that is training our graduates who have been in game idling at home so that they are able to do something with their lives. We have 2 cohorts that will be trained 50-50. And after the training, we'll have a schedule on a shift when which lot works on which day, so that they can earn their livelihood in the village. And I believe this will improve lives, will improve the economy in game. And as you all know, leadership is about providing solution and looking for alternatives if there are no job employment within the constituency. I welcome everybody across here to this occasion, especially for my Thanksgiving, thanking God for the journey that I've traveled in politics. I believe the book of Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 5, 16, 17, 18, talks about rejoice, give thanks in whatever circumstance, but more importantly, pray until something happens. As a people, we want to welcome the president to visit. We don't take it for granted that he's chosen to come to game and spend more time here and pray with us together. I believe from what I've gathered, the ground is ecstatic. Gamians are waiting on a number of things that the president will pronounce himself. He'll pronounce himself on infrastructure projects, not just schools, but also roads. He'll pronounce himself on Gamba TTI. He'll pronounce himself on Dera Kango University. This is all for the good of our people. And it's important that we support an initiative that changes lives, that is transformative for the country called Kenya.